Hi everybody, it's your girl Leah and welcome back to my channel. And I am back again with another video. And by the title you already know what's going down. Now, let's just, address the elephant in the room. This video is coming late. This is the second time me shooting this video, okay? And I got a little frustrated the first time when stuff didn't work out, but I'm back again because I am not a quitter. It might be late, but I won't quit, okay? Let's just get into the video because yeah, it took enough time. All right. Okay, let's get into the season finale episode. Episode 10! Yes! Episode 10. Finally here. Okay, so this is the wedding episode. This is what I've named it. It's the wedding episode. Let's just get all the unnecessary things out and then we can get to the nitty-gritty part about the wedding, okay? So let's get into the Will, Carlton, Drew situation with him being the investor. They find common ground and they end up finding a way to work together. Great. Woo! There's not that much really to get into that. They kind of had to swallow their pride, put Drew in his place and figure it out. That's what happened. All right, that's that. Okay, now let's get into all the wedding stuff. Now, before they go to the wedding venue, they're still in Bel-Air and they're getting ready for everything. Hillary lost her ring. Like, girl, what? Like, just what a bad time to lose your ring right before you get married. Like, might be a sign. I'm very big on signs. If the universe or God gives you a sign, think about it. Really think about it and think about what it means, okay? Okay, so her ring lost. She doesn't know where it's at. LaMarcus comes over with his parents and they're all just getting ready, making sure the final touches on everything. And he's like, where's your ring? She's like, oh, I'm getting it clean, da-da-da. Her, LaMarcus, her parents, his parents are at the table. I just want to talk about this. LaMarcus's father. Judging by how the episode goes, I'm assuming we're not going to see much of his dad in later episodes, and honestly, episodes for next season, and honestly, I'm very happy. Just like an unlikable guy. I'm sorry, just like unnecessary. Anywho, he made a comment and he brought up the kiss that Phil had with Erica Baker. Sir, why? It's none of your business. It was so unnecessary to bring up. Hillary and Aunt Viv have a conversation about the kiss and they're very open and honest, and she gives her advice about marriage and all that stuff. I think it was really good for Hillary to see a side of her. I guess, it was unnecessary for LaMarcus's father to say that, but I guess it was the conversation that she had with Aunt Viv. I guess it was nice and necessary to realize that, even her parents, who seem like they have the perfect marriage, because nothing's perfect. I say perfect because nothing's perfect, but her parents have the perfect marriage, to see that things happen. Sometimes people hurt each other, but if you really love someone and they don't go too far, okay, and y'all can work it out, then, and it's worth saving, then it is. Because marriage, I have no idea what marriage I'm like saying these things about marriage and I have no idea what marriage is like because I'm not married. But my parents are married, so I've seen a marriage. I've grown up in a household with a marriage, and I've seen ups and downs and rounds. But what I've seen is love. And I know that if you have the right person, it is worth it. And I think that maybe that was foreshadowing to Hillary being with Jazz, because like she said, love shouldn't be difficult or so hard. And yeah, I guess you could say that, but with the right person, and there's limits, okay? Like abuse and cheating over and over again, like stuff like that, like be fucking for real. Leave, have some self-respect, love yourself, not judging anybody. I'm not judging anybody, but I'm just saying you can do better. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about ups and downs and being in a relationship and being married and all that stuff. If you're with the right person, it's worth it. And I think Jazz is her right person. I think LaMarcus is just easy to be with. Great guy, not her guy. All right, next. So, the ring. Like I said, Hillary, her ring is missing. Where could it be? Oh, where could it be? It could be anywhere. But you know where it decided to be? At Jazz's house. So Jazz finds the ring and he calls Will, and he's like, I have the ring. What do you want me to do? So at this point, they're already in Martha's Vineyard. Ivy's like, listen, if you love Hillary, even just a little bit, you will get this ring to her. So he's like, I guess, like, fine. Very awkward. Very awkward for your recent ex to be bringing your ring that you lost when you were not cheating. She didn't cheat on LaMarcus. Well, she did kiss Jazz earlier in the season, but she didn't cheat on him necessarily in that episode of Closure. Let's talk about that. If your partner is having this closure night with their ex, I don't think that you guys should be getting married. She didn't, kiss him or sleep with him and do anything inappropriate like that, but you didn't tell your man, and it is inappropriate, right? Like, it's not just me. I wouldn't want my husband or my wife to be doing that days before our wedding. That's just me. In the meantime, everybody's showing up for the wedding. Will's mom shows up, and this was a bombshell. I did not see this one coming. Will's mom brought a date, and good for her, honestly. Like she said, the conversation that she had with Lou, it gave her closure, and she's able to move forward with her life, and it was nice. It gave all of them closure, so that was great. And she brought a new man. That's the only parent he's ever known, so that makes him more protective over her. So I get it. Him and the guy, they had like a little moment, and he's like, you better make sure you protect my mom and treat her right and all this stuff. So that was cute. Whatever. They have a cute little moment. Whatever. Not a cute moment. They just have like a moment, and yeah. Okay. So it is wedding day. At this point, the guys are taking pictures, the girls are getting ready upstairs. It's all happening. And then Jazz is here because he has the ring. And Will meets him outside, and he's like, okay, give me the ring. And he's like, no, I have to give Hillary the ring myself. Okay, I have to do this. Like, another closure conversation. Goodness. So he goes up to Hillary. He goes upstairs, talks to Hillary, gives her the ring, and I guess they have another moment of closure, and he said, "You look happy," and she says, "I am," and he gives her the ring and all this stuff, and great, she's walking him out. LaMarcus is like, "What the hell are you doing here?" to Jazz, because he walks in, and it's this whole thing, and she's like, "Oh, like, this is just too much, LaMarcus. I just want to be honest with you." She tells him that she left the ring at his place because she spent the night over there, and you know, she had to have closure and all this stuff, and it was just a lot. And LaMarcus storms out, leaves, like, "Forget it, bye, I don't want to do this." I forgot what exactly he said, but you know, very dramatic. Okay, so later on in the episode, she finds him and she's like, "Hey, let's talk," and she's just very open and honest with him. They had like a little heartfelt moment, and then she left and was like, "I'm going to meet you at the altar, so I hope you're there." And yeah, she gets ready, and she, you know, she just gets ready to see if he's actually gonna show up at the altar, and they decide, like, let's start the wedding. I want to get into the wedding and Hillary's dress. I want to get into Hillary's dress. One, the dress, very cute. It's a cute dress. Interesting choice for a wedding dress, I would say. I guess maybe not a traditional classic choice for a wedding dress. Now, maybe me, Leah, is reading way too into this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading way too into this, but I feel, as far as a writer's perspective, just in my brain, because in my brain, I'm a writer and I will write a show one day, but in my brain, trying to figure everything out, I'm like, what are they foreshadowing? And I think that that dress, as cute as it is, because it's very cute, it's not an ugly dress, but it's not a forever dress. It's not a forever dress. Whatever happens to LaMarcus, she's not staying with that man. That's what that dress told me, okay? She's not staying with that man. That was cute for the first wedding, but that's not her true love. That's not her final wedding. So LaMarcus and Hillary, they get married. Beautiful wedding bells, throwing rice, all that. Woo, 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 woo. At the reception, Will has a moment with his mom, very cute, all that jazz. And then not all that jazz, it's kind of hard to say, you know, that's a saying, and all that jazz, but there's a character named Jazz, so then you probably thought I was saying like, and all that jazz, like I was about to talk about jazz, but no, I was saying, hit all that jazz. Is that a song? Hit all that jazz. What is that? Is that Chicago? Is that the musical Chicago? Hit all that jazz. Hit all that jazz. What? I just have songs just living in my head. Okay. Ba-da-ba, do-do-do-do-do-do, da-da-da. Do you guys like my makeup? I was really trying to give like spooky kind of season today, fall makeup, hence the cup, spooky season. And I was really, I was doing like this like little glitter eyeliner situation. I don't know how exactly I feel about it, but I think it's cute. What do you guys think? Okay, don't tell me. Jeffrey Perry, he's looking at the family, and it's just like, just reminiscing about his time with the family, and it's breaking my heart because I know what's coming next. I know what's coming next, and he's leaving. I'm leaving, never coming back again. Do you guys remember that song? I'm 30, so I don't know how old you guys are watching it, but that was Jesse McCartney. Leaving. I'm leaving, never coming back again. That was really a good song. he was such a cutie pie. Like, Jesse McCartney. Oh my god. Where is he at right now? He should go on the Terrell show. Cause I loved him. Like, he could sing and he was just lovely. I hope like he's not disappointing now and like voting for Trump or something. I just hope he's not like that. But yeah, if he's not, he should go on the Terrell show, because I would just love to see him on that show, and it would just be like nostalgic. Anywho, all right, so Jeffrey is leaving, to take care of his family and put his family first, because he has a family now. I don't think he's going to be gone forever, but I think temporarily he will be gone. But he better not be gone forever, because like I said, and I've been saying, Jeffrey is my favorite character. One of my favorite characters, not necessarily my favorite, because I don't have a particular order, but he's one of my favorite characters. Don't play Bel-Air. This could be temporary, but he needs to come back. Okay, so now the wedding is over and they're back to their regular scheduled programming, and Amira is going across the country to go to rehab. Good for her. I really think she should be as far as possible, and I really think that she should get the best possible help that she can get, because she needs it. So Uncle Phil, in other news, Uncle Phil, he saved the community like he always does. He figured out a way to have the businesses in the community keep their businesses and still have the development still happen. So yay, that's great. Beautiful celebration. Jazz gets to keep his vinyl shop, so we love that. Jazz is also at that announcement with Yolanda, so he is moving on with his life, so that's great. I'm glad that the closure moment was successful for him and he's able to move on temporarily, because if you know what I know, yeah. And then everybody's like, well, maybe not everybody, Will's like, where's Jeffrey? Like, he never misses this stuff. So Uncle Phil goes home, he reads Jeffrey's letter. Jeffrey, I'm sorry, just like, can we just have like a moment of silence? I'm sorry. Oh. A lot is going on in these last few scenes. So Phil is reading Jeffrey's letter. He's devastated. Aunt Viv takes a pregnancy test, comes back positive. Whoa. First of all, okay, so if you watch the original Bel-Air series, then you know that Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil, they have another kid, Nicholas, but I forgot. Like, this series is so good that it makes me like not forget about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I don't necessarily connect the two all the time, because it's like I'm watching a completely different show, because of the way that they really reimagined this show and they made it a drama, and it's its own thing. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, classic, funny, great sitcom, one of my favorite sitcoms ever. But this show just reimagined a drama. It's sometimes I don't connect the two always, and I'm like, wow, like, yeah, I knew that they had another kid, but like, I didn't think that they would write it into this series. Like, I don't know why I totally forgot that, but I did. And she's pregnant. Like, I don't know how I feel about it, you know? It's kind of like they're my parents, and it's like, what are we doing here? Like, you really want to start over? Like, do you really want to start over? Like, your youngest kid is about to start high school, and And now you want to have a whole new baby? Like, yes. Can you afford it? Yes. Do you guys love each other? Yes. I don't fully think like their marriage or their marital issues are fully solved, but I mean, is it ever? I don't know. But I guess we'll see. But you know, I guess like congratulations. That's what I will say. Congratulations. But wow, I totally did not see that coming, even though I know that happens in the original series. But wow. And then the moment that we have all been dreading, some may say waiting for, some may say dreading. In the past, I will admit that I did not like LaMarcus, but he did grow on me, like some characters do. LaMarcus, it was nice having you, buddy. It was really, really nice having you, but your time has come, you know? LaMarcus died. They were on their honeymoon and she was talking to him, and then he just stopped responding, and I mean, we don't officially know if he died, but he died. And you know what's so funny? Because me and Joe, you've seen her, or you've heard her in past episodes as my producer. She's my best friend. We watched the show together, and she was like, we kept saying from the get-go, I was like, he is going to die, and she was like, yeah, he really is gonna die. Like, that's so sad. And then she was like, you know what, like, is this show that kind of show that they would just kill somebody off? And I was like, I mean, I don't know, it seems that way. Like, yeah, it's a drama. And she's like, did anybody die in the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? And I'm like, no. I mean, I was like, well, yeah, the only person that died was Hillary's fiance, Trevor. And it was like, it is something else to realize that Trevor is LaMarcus, LaMarcus is Trevor. They are the same person. And then, I don't know if you follow the actor that plays that plays LaMarcus. I don't follow him either, but I saw on his Instagram that he wrote this whole long thing about being on Bel-Air and how he loved his time. He did his thing. Kudos to him. We will miss him. But he said, love LaMarcus Trevor, in parentheses, Alton. He was Trevor the whole time. There was no guessing if he was gonna die. He was gonna die. Trevor doesn't live. So Trevor is gone. LaMarcus is gone. They are the same person. And I know that this is gonna be really hard for Hillary to get through. And as far as her and Jazz being together, I think like this honestly makes it even more obvious that Trevor is not endgame. Obviously, in my opinion, Jazz is endgame. But what I kind of don't want to see is just next season is going to be a drag and she's going to be sad and depressed, which she should be. Like, realistically, she should be, because that was her man, her husband, her love. I wouldn't say the love of her life, but one of her loves, and he died. But I kind of just don't want to see it dragged out, and then like the whole Hillary and Jazz thing is just dragged. But we'll see how they write it next season. Bel-Air, if you need some help, I'm here, so let me know. I will be happy to be in the writer's room helping, okay? I know what the people want, because I am the people. Okay, let's talk about this last scene. Will goes to Jeffrey's house to check on him, make sure he's good, because he didn't show up to the announcement ceremony thing that they had earlier. And he's like, that's not like Jeffrey, whatever. He shows up to his apartment. He sees his apartment is empty. Nobody lives there anymore. And he's like, what the entire hell is going on? And Will's just devastated because he's just so confused. It's like, wait, I'm just so confused. What's going on? And he leaves the apartment. He has to go back home and tell the family, and Will gets kidnapped. And that's how it ends. He just got snatched on up. So I guess the first episode of next season will be pretty much an episode of Taken, and they'll be trying to find Will. So honestly, I think that's how Jeffrey will come back, because he is probably going to be the one to help find Will, and he probably is going to have to face his demons and the whole gang situation. And don't kill Jeffrey off. I'm telling you right now, Bel-Air, obviously don't kill Will. You can't kill Will off. But when Jeffrey does save Will next season, because it will happen, don't do anything stupid, okay? Like, don't kill Jeffrey off. But yeah, that is gonna be a dramatic first episode next season, and I'm ready. Woo, I'm so excited. I had so much fun doing these videos. There is more to come, more series that I'm watching that I will be doing some recaps on. I will be doing season recaps on a few series coming up, so stay tuned. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any, and I mean any, of my new videos. And remember, until next time, you are beautiful, you are loved, I love you, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye. Mwah.